Calvin Castine at Chazy Central Rural School. It's 6:05 p.m., 5 minutes after game time. We're here for a couple of Chazy teams in North Country Women's Soccer League. Team in blue is Imagination Station. And I hope they have a lot of imaginary friends, because right now I only count 5 players on their side. And the team in orange, the Lady Giroux poultry team. And they have just 5 players at the moment, with a 6th one on our way. Referees are here, Barry Norton and Randy Lozier, hoping to start the game, but actually I think it's got 7 there. Lady Giroux is a little closer to being ready to start than the Imagination Station. At the moment, Randy is entertaining the ladies. Whenever a referee tells jokes, it's a good idea to laugh and enjoy it. The scheduled 6 o'clock start, as I said, I arrived at 5:44, and there were a total of 4 players here, so sometime around 7 we should have a full squad for both teams. The Imagination Station goalie, Courtney Downs, showed up about 6:16. It's now 6:18. So then each team now has 7 players. Got Sierra Van Fobert in the net over here for Giroux. They're going to play 7-on-7. Is this any way to run a league? Well, we're here, so we'll tape it. Because of the lack of numbers, they are going to go to 30-minute halves rather than the usual 45. So everybody will get to kick the ball a lot. This is Lemaire back to Fortrell. I don't know, let's see. Oh no, I know I don't know everybody out there. Probably should, but I don't. Looks like Lisa King out there. Looks like Fobert, Haley Fobert. Temperature about 72 degrees when we arrived. And we have a goal. With the short numbers here, it could be a high scoring game, because you're not going to have the defensive people back there to stop things, and it could be a one-sided high-scoring game. Imagination Station has a record of 1-7. Lady Giroux unbeaten with an 8-0 record. We are doing this. We've never done a soccer game from a seated position. We're doing it sitting on some bleachers here. Give it a shot. This is actually not the game I expected. I only saw one game scheduled. I think this is a makeup game. So the only scheduled game was the Elizabethtown Flames at the Green Room. So they may be playing up at the Rec Park. or they may be playing in another community, but I thought the Green Room played their home games here, or at least in the Shazy. This is the 25th of July, which is, of course, Old Home Day in Shazy. We were there earlier for Old Home Day and the crowning of King and Queen, Donald and Irene LaValle. Orange throw. That'll be blue throw. Downs will pick it up. Had I known this was going to be a 7-on-7 game, I wouldn't have bothered to show up. Like most of the players on the team, I wouldn't have bothered to show up on the teams. But I'm here, so I might as well cover this game. I've already done some taping there at the Old Home Day today. And since on this July 27th, since the second day of May, I've had one Sunday where I wasn't required to tape something. And Fulbert makes a stop. That's Elise Fountain on the far side. Somebody named Kristen on defense. Corner kick for Giroux's Poultry. Will be a goal kick. Whoops. And Elise Fountain puts one in to make it 2-0 Lady Giroux. I think that's Elaine Dixon right there, number 13. Kristen Fortrell is the league coordinator. Goal kick. And Downs makes the stop. A lot of contrast in our lighting here. From the bright sun to the shaded trees. There's the former Jess Poyer. Loaded up to Dixon at midfield. All stayed in play. And Virtual hustling back. Our post is wide. Looks like the Lady Giroux team has another player. With a 2-0 lead already, they'll probably stick with the 7-on-7. We'll see. I wouldn't. They may want to, just for the sake of having somebody to sub in, so they can catch a breather. No, in fact, that player wandered onto the field, so it's now 8-on-7. And technically, I don't think she's supposed to come on until a ball goes out and she is summoned on. You can't suddenly have an extra player on the field. Go from the bright sun into this dark, dark area back here. And Sierra Hobart makes the stop. Orange throw. This is the former high school field here at Shazy. We're right next to George Brennan Field, which is immediately behind us. These adult leagues are not allowed to play on George Brennan Field. I think they should be able to have their playoffs there if the weather permits. On a day like today with the ground in good firm shape, They're not going to damage the field if the ground is wet. They could damage the field. I'd say nope. Looks like the blue team has a couple of late arrivals here. What time is it? 6:35 for 6 o'clock start. So the blue team, the Imagination Station, could actually end up going 9 on 8. Ball stays in play. Offside. Okay, one more player. Looks like one more player has wandered on for the blue team. So they now have 7 kickers, 8 total. So it's 8 on 8 at the moment. And as soon as we get our shoes tied, it's going to be 9 on 8 here. Orange throw. Well, now the blue team has an extra player. Orange throw. 2-0. In favor of Lady Giroux over Imagination Station. That might be Shauna Duquette right there, and then again it might not be. These players would talk to each other a little more. I could pick up an extra name or so. I've got 20 minutes of tape, so I'm saying definitely less than 10 minutes to go in the first half. That one probably should have been stopped. 3-0. Unofficially, about 7 minutes to go in the first half. North Country Women's Soccer League play. Last Sunday in July 2010. 3-0, Lady Giroux leading. Well, we went over 4,300 events available online at hometowncablenetwork.com last night. Hit the 4,300 mark.
Keep playing, keep playing.
Oh. Fulbert trying to clear it. Trying to help her sister-in-law, but she couldn't quite get there. What's Fulbert over there? No, that's Fulbert there. I don't know if that was Duquette or whoever that is back there. Anyway, it's 3-1. Giroux Poultry leading Imagination Station. Decided to throw it. Oh, nice stop by Downs. It's called Finding the Corner. Renee whoever scores the 4th goal for the Lady Giroux team. 4-1.
Go up, I drop. Go coming on hard. Great job, Jeff. Go left. Right there.
I'm gonna get a shot off. Deep. No, cleared out. One minute. Well, there tries to clear it out. Five seconds. At the half, it's 4-1. Lady Giroux Poultry leading Imagination Station here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Well, I've decided to stand up and get on the opposite side of the field here. Second half, and still got that problem with the shade. 4-1. Lady Giroux leading. Downs makes the stop. And broken up by Lemire. So we're gonna have a corner kick. Elise LaFountain will take it. Pass back for control. Officials today, once again, Barry Norton and Randy Lozier. Goal kick. Ben Fulbert will pick it up. Centered. She wasn't able to one-time it, Dixon. Ball stayed in. Oh, all of a sudden, the imagination station with that extra player is keeping the pressure on. But they trail 4-1. Breakaway. Egan, Renee Egan. So it's what, a 5-1 lead now for Lady Giroux's Poultry. North Country Women's Soccer League from July 25th, 2010.
That was out.
Portrell sends it through for Dixon. That's Duquette. She's not wearing number 25 anymore, though. About 20 minutes to go in the game. It's the crossbar and it's headed wide. And another shot here for the Poultry girls, and they Warrior scores. A little over 11 minutes gone in the second half. Now a 6-1 lead for Giroux Poultry. Over, sure got good height on that one. Six one score. July 25th, 2010. As we're taping this, the league has about 1 week of regular season remaining. The playoffs scheduled for the finals scheduled for the 15th of August, which is only a little over 2 weeks from today, about 3 weeks probably from today. So 3 weeks from today. Looks like somebody went across and got the other ball that had been kicked across the fence. Ball comes to midfield. It's going to die and stay in. Kristen Fortrell, she was a force to be reckoned with in her high school days. Their blazing speed. Duquette carrying it up. Orange throw. I'm guessing no more than 15 minutes. Probably less than that remaining. Orange throw. Ball was out.
One hard. You got it.
Offside. Over with a throw. Fortrell gets there first. We're hearing 7.5 left. So I think Randy Lozier's let this be running time. I think they didn't stop the clock for the 2 goals. It's a 6-1 game. So if they stop a few minutes early, it's not going to affect whether this was who's going to win. You could have another goal scored in that extra time. If you joined us late, the game started with 7-on-7. Very typical for this league. I've been covering it for forever, since its inception, which was got to be at least 15 years ago. They've always had trouble getting players to show up. So if they ran the league stricter, it would probably not be in existence right now. Because they'll let you go 7-on-7 and so on. They keep the league going. And right now it's 9-on-8. The blue team, although they're trailing, actually has one extra player on the field. Blue throw. That with the punt. Game played on July 25th, 2010 is Sunday, Old Home Day here in Chazy, and congratulations to Don and Irene LaValle for being the king and queen for 2010. And they replace Russell and Mary Trombley, who were king and queen last year. And I think the Browns were here before. Saved by Downs. Downs makes another stop. Here in about 2 minutes. A little over a minute is my speculation. Just heard Randy Lozier say a minute. skip over it says we need at least another one here. That'll make it 7-1. I'm gonna blow the whistle, and that's the game. So 7-1 victory. Lady Giroux's Poultry defeats the Imagination Station by 7-1 margin. They'll move to 9-0 in the season, and Imagination Station will fall to 1-8. So that's the way it was on this July 25th, 2010. Thanks for watching. And for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose, or draw, this is TV worth your support, Hometown Cable.